Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Stafford, and I'm chair of the Economics Department. I'd like to welcome our graduating students and their parents, families, and friends who have tuned in to our virtual graduation ceremony today. I'm happy that you were able to join us to celebrate our 2020 graduates in economics. To all of the graduating students, please know that I sincerely wish I could give you the graduation you deserve after all of your hard work. I wish I could give your families the opportunity to hear your name called, to watch you walk across the stage and take your hard-earned diploma from my hands while they frantically try to capture the moment on their phones, iPads, and for some diehards, actual cameras. I wish I and the rest of the faculty would have the opportunity to meet your mom and dad, your little sister or older brother, and to tell them how proud we are to have had you in class. I wish you could hear the applause of thousands of well-wishers congratulating you, the William & Mary Economics graduates of 2020. And you will have that opportunity, hopefully next October, but I know it's not the same. But your accomplishments in finishing your economics degree here at William & Mary is in no way diminished by our inability to celebrate it in the manner in which it deserves. In fact, I would argue that for many of you, your ability to finish your degree amidst all of the craziness that is going on in the world today means that your accomplishment is even more impressive. After spring break was extended for a week and classes were moved online, it would have been easy for you to have given up. But you didn't. You found a way to navigate your new situation, whether that meant attending class from your childhood bedroom or from the basement rec room, with siblings and parents and pets interrupting you at the most embarrassing moments, or taking class at all sorts of strange hours due to the time difference between the Berg and your home. You figured out a way to use data remotely, to narrate your PowerPoint presentation, to conduct research without access to SWEM. You did this while family and friends were getting sick, or losing their jobs, or serving the rest of us in critical frontline positions. And you deserve praise for your perseverance and your effort. I do believe that it will pay off for you in the long run. You are now entering a very different world from the one you expected a couple months ago. It's a new world for both you and the rest of us. It's a world of uncertainty and immense change, but it's also a world that needs you and the skills you've acquired in your 4 years at William & Mary. I don't know what the future holds for any of us, but I do know that William & Mary graduates, which as of today you all are incredibly well equipped to make a difference in the world. And I can't think of a time or place that is more in need of your energy and enthusiasm and ability. Before presenting our graduates with their virtual diplomas, I would like to take a moment to recognize the recipient of the 2020 Robert A. Berry Award. This award was established in honor of Robert A. Berry, who is a longtime faculty member in the economics department. It is awarded annually to a graduating economics major determined by the faculty to be the most outstanding contributor to the department. This year's recipient is Renee Garrow. Renee is graduating with a 4.0 GPA and honors in economics. In addition to a perfect transcript, over her 4 years at William & Mary, Renee has become a true scholar of the highest caliber. As one of my faculty colleagues said in nominating her, Renee is one of the best students I have had the pleasure of teaching over the past 20 years. I can recall only one or two other students over my teaching career who were similarly able to ask questions about the material that cut straight to the heart of the models. Her participation and questions enabled me to sharpen explanations, and the spillover benefits to other students were substantial. Congratulations, Renee. And now for the diplomas. My colleague Peter McHenry will read out the names of each of our graduates. One advantage of this virtual ceremony is that I don't have to ask you to hold your applause. So you can applaud all you want and for your graduate as loudly and as long as you wish.
Garrison Bowling Adams, Jonathan David Adrian, Milad Alebubayi, Sophia Carolina Altimurano, Samuel Isaac Andamariam, Jarrett David Anderson, Patrick Thomas Andros, Isabel Arnade, Jacob Avelanet, Mary Elizabeth Babameto, James Patrick Balzer, Esteban Bermudez Rincon, Andrew Benoit Brennan, Monica Denise Burgos Flores, James Walker Campbell, Jonathan Albert Castellucci, Matthew Ian Chavala, Chang Chen, Alexander Montgomery Colton, Gabrielle Che Ainza Conception, John William Cushney, Yunlin Day, Aidan Thomas Daly, Raul Alberto de la Guardia Jr., Varun Vivek Desai, Andre Luis McDougall Deruel, Madison Christian DeLinge, John Tynan Doherty Jr., Alexander Theodore Dwight, Lucas Tyler Eade, Connor Hugh Escudero, Michelle Suyun Fang, Moses Robert Coates Farley, Kuxing Fang, Michaela Caroline Fleming, Megan Christine Ford, Oliver Halbert Gaynor, Go Haojun, Renee Catherine Garrow, Alexander Edison Giaraco, Spencer Case Gilbert, Owen Lyons Giordano, Michael Eugene Goldak, Matthew David Golder, Grace Elizabeth Gormley, Carson Grayhillbland, Jonathan Albert Griggs, Shirin Greilu, Kevin Alexander Grzinski, Ryan Patrick Hansen, Ethan Clarkhampton Harrison, Brian Scanlon Harthen, Lincoln Hartnett, Christina Alexandra Hayden, Catherine Ann Herthel, William David Hickman, Matthew Jacoby, Jin Hyun Jeong, Hababo Abera Jima, Juhon Jin, Gavin Johnson, Min Jae Ju, Connell Bowman Kavanaugh, John David Kearns, Madeline Margaret Kelleher, Andrew Ryan Kessler, Antoine Tom Leberth, Maxime Druve Legros, Deirdre Mary Lewin, Shi Lin, Jacob Addison Lipman, Sheng Long, Avis Yi Liu, Sophia Victoria Marcus, Lucia Mateo, Matthew Ryan McCauley, Catherine Mary McCutcheon, Zai Logan Madrano, Novelyn Kate Miller, Daniel Richard Mines, Elise Ann Mitchell, Kayvon Anthony Mohammadi, William Stewart Thomas Moore, Rishab Nagy, Brian Seki Nelson, Roberta Paulinetti Franco Neves, Michael Robert O'Keefe, Grace Amara Okoroafor, Robert Wise Oldfield Jr., Angelina Rosalie Olson, Robert Alex Omelchenko, Anatoly Richard Osgood, Nazar Ostapinko, Minyi Pan, Wenjie Pan, Wenyang Pan, Christopher Parios, Colin Lucas Parker, Williams Perez Merida, Haley Marie Phelps, Elizabeth Austin Plaster, Elizabeth Ann Pokel, Christina Maria Posner, Rong Chin, Sarah Catherine Raymond, Killian Reddy, Victoria Elizabeth Reese, Eva Helene Ripple, Mitchell Farah Romano, Truman Miles Ruberti, Nicholas Reynolds Russell, Maxwell Nathaniel Thatcher, Maisie Suzanne Sapnar, Rachel Carolyn Shearer, Michael James Shepard, Joshua Daniel Stead, Charles Davidson Stroll, Matthew David Struther, Kaiti Sue, Dennis Michael Tadeo Jr., Jiaxin Tang, Michael Eskinder Tay, Robert Scott Taylor, Joseph Paul Techness, Genevieve Patricia Thomas, Elizabeth Ashley Thomas, Julio Cesar Villazaga, Gabriela Ada Villegas, Anthony Mark Waltrick, Bingling Wang, Kaidi Wang, Zidon Wang, Matthew Francis Warschauer, Catherine Marie Weilecker, Alec Charles Winkle, Abraham John Wintersheet, Amanda Wong, Yutong Shi, Fong Ming Xu, Nicholas Yabar, Madeline Karis Yi, Brittany Rose Young, Henry Larkin Young, Yutong Jen, Su Zhang, Eozuo Austin Jen.
My faculty colleagues want to join me in congratulating our newest economics alumni.
Best wishes to the 2020 Econ graduates. May your benefits always be greater than opportunity costs. May you always think at the margin without hindrance. And when there exist multiple equilibria, may you find yourselves in the good one. Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Hi, this is Professor Miller. Congratulations to all the economics majors in the class of 2020. We are all so proud of you. Even though you can't be here today to celebrate in person with us, we are looking forward to a day where we can join you in Williamsburg and wish you the best. Take care.
Hello, it's Professor Greer. This graduation is a very bittersweet moment for me. On the one hand, I feel happy because I've grown so attached to some of you, and you know who you are. And I feel happy that you're moving on in your next big adventure in life. At the same time, though, I feel sad because you're leaving. So it's a very bittersweet time for me. But let's focus on the positive. Let me give you a congratulatory toast for completing your degree from a very prestigious and strong institution. Congratulations.
Graduates, congratulations, you did it. You were dealt a terrible hand these last few months. You should be extremely proud of yourselves for hanging in there and getting through. I loved having you in class. I'm going to miss seeing you around campus. I look forward to seeing you next year and into the future at homecoming. Keep in touch.
Today, you get the best degree, economics, because that would help you make some really smart decisions in life. And you get from the best place in the world, from William Mary. Hope what you get today is not just that diploma, that piece of paper. Instead, you get some memories and experience that you would treasure for life.
It's been a strange year, but that in no way takes away from your accomplishments. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, graduates, and warmest greetings to parents and other family members. I'm Professor Campbell. I wish you were here. I know you do too. I've been hearing from students about the pain of not being able to say goodbye properly. I quite understand. I feel the same way. A special bond forms between students and teachers during their 4-year journey together. That's an important part of what makes my job so deeply satisfying. It's distressing for both of us not to be able to celebrate the journey in person. Paradoxically, this ordeal, the pandemic and its ramifications, could bring us closer together. Let's stay in touch. I promise to do my part. You have my very best wishes for all your endeavors, and congratulations for a job well done.
Happy graduation, everybody. It's a great pleasure to see you graduate despite the disruption created by this pandemic. So things might be down for the moment, but you should be proud of what you have achieved. And I wish you all the best and take care. Bye.
I would like to congratulate you guys for your amazing achievement. You guys worked hard to get admitted to William and Mary in the first place. And then you continued hard work to pass our challenging requirements. Finally, you guys showed flexibility and determination and finished the semester remotely. Your guys' quality education and perseverance are among the greatest assets. I am sure you will put those assets to good use soon, but today is a day of celebration that you deserve.
Congratulations on graduating. This is a very big accomplishment, and we are all very proud of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It's been a pleasure teaching you in Tyler. It's even been a pleasure teaching you from my house over the past few weeks. Go out there and do great things.
Economics graduates of 2020, congratulations. You are embarking into an unprecedented world, but your training here at William & Mary has uniquely prepared you. Prepared you to help shape policies so that they are informed by well-founded theory and careful empirics, and prepared you, when the time is right, to lend your creativity and energy to the private sector's recovery. You can help shape how our world responds to this pandemic and to the challenges ahead. Make that your story. I again congratulate you and wish you all the very best on this journey.
Congratulations, class of 2020, survivors of so many Zoom lectures. May you zoom into the first year of your career.
Finally, please join me in a toast to all the economics graduates of 2020. We need your passion, vision, and skills to help our country and the world move forward in this unprecedented time. This is your moment, and I'm excited to see what you do with it. Cheers.
Hark the students' voices swelling,
strong and true and clear.
Alma Mater's love they're telling, ringing far and near. William and Mary, loved of old,
hark upon the gale. Hear the thunder of our chorus,
Alma Mater hail.
God our Father, hear our voices, listen to our cry.
Bless the college of our fathers, that it never die. William and Mary, loved of old, hark upon the gale. Hear the thunder of our chorus, Alma Mater hail. William and Mary, loved of old, hark upon the gale.